Okay, this is the end of week two, actually beginning of week three for me. As I keep saying, I started on a Sunday 3 weeks ago. No, I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago. So this is the beginning of the third week, and I did do an end of second week video yesterday. However, I wanted to give my measurements for today, and so here they are, and still trending downward. So that's the good news. I did switch to the fat loss protocol, and I don't know whether it was a mental thing or what, but I just have had a lot more energy today than almost all last week. So I'm really happy about that. So, and did my ZMT too. So, um, the weight actually did not budge from the 2.5 pounds that I lost from earlier in the week. It stayed steady all week, and so who knows? I did have a bit of not going, so um, so I'm sure that once that all works out, I can get back to measuring or weighing correctly. Although I keep telling myself I'm not going to be obsessed with that, so maybe next week we'll see a big drop there. Actually, I don't even want a big drop. I just want to continue steadily losing. So that actually is continuing. So I hope I wrote it down. The next stayed about the same, but that's really hard to measure. It's hard to know where you measured last time and how tight you pulled it and whatnot. So the neck I measured the same. The bust went down to 43. No, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I'm gonna. Sorry. I did have the measurements, and I don't know if they were on a different piece of paper or what, but I cannot find 2 days. Anyway, the 43. Oh, I think that was today. Yeah, I'm sorry, that is today. So, because last week I didn't lose anything in the bust, and today it's from down from 44 and 3/4 before to 43, and the waist stayed the same from last week to this week, and that was, I think, because of the constipation. I can feel my stomach bloated. So, and I don't know if that was the keto protocol that did that or what the deal was. And I'm not really into taking laxatives at all, even mild, quote, mild ones. And so I've been drinking a lot of water, and that has helped. But the waist stayed the same, and that is because I can feel the extra girth around my middle. So, not to get too technical, the waist was down from an inch, and the what measurement was that? The upper arm was down another quarter of an inch, and that had dropped drastically the first week. But again, I think I'm measuring it in the same place because I do um, look in the mirror and go by halfway up. So anyway, down another. No, I'm sorry, 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, 3/4. And the mid thigh down an inch and a quarter, and I knew that last week didn't seem like it was down that much, but it's down a whole inch and a quarter this week, and the calf is down. I wonder if that measurement's right too. But anyway, it's showing 19 and an eighth, and for those of you who have been breathlessly following my calf measurements, that is still down another half an inch from, I believe, yeah, last week's Sunday measurement. So anyway, it's trending downward, and the weight loss stayed the same, but I think that was because of the constipation. So um, I'm not going to go too much by that, and the bloating, and that was weird. So I'm glad I'm off the keto diet. I had a big salad for lunch today, and it was delish. So we're going to continue with the fat loss protocol, and I think I'll be really happy on it. I seem to have a whole lot more energy, and I think I'll probably sleep better too. Um, I did increase my little tip of motivation, which is the knife point dipped in DHEA, and I got a few more grains of DHEA in there, and felt great. And so anytime I feel like that's going to overdo it, I will cut it back. And I'm very conservative with the way I feel and what I take to, feel coffee is about the worst thing that I do for myself as far as getting energy. But anyway, that's it for the measurements this week, and it's still trending downward. And I wish that it could be 100 pounds in 2 weeks. I really, really do. You think I'm kidding, but I really do. But once again, and I'll say this just about every video, I think, in case someone missed my other 100 videos, that it is the easiest diet I've ever been on. So, and my lunch was so delicious. I mean, I would eat that big salad even without being on a, quote, diet. So, in fact, almost all of my food, I think I would. The 2 meals a day, I would. So, anyway, still no hunger. I don't know if you can see behind me, but there's a chair, and my son was eating Ben and Jerry's. I didn't buy it for him, but I think he went with a friend to the store, bought himself some Ben and Jerry's. Not even tempted, not even. So I don't know. I'm babbling on and on about that, but it's just incredible. So um, anyway, I hope this trend continues, and I'm sure it will because I do have hope. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Where's that button?